Alright, some important facts for solving inequalities are the most important tips. So, solving inequalities are the exact same as solving equations. So we've been solving equations, you guys know how to do it. Isolate the variable, get x to one side, get the numbers to the other side. There's only two things you guys need to keep in mind. The variable should always, did I say always yet? Always land on the left side, Very, very important. Always on the left side. Variable always on the left side. If it lands on the right side, flip everything. Right side, flip everything. Everything. Except the numbers, obviously. Alright, so here's our example. We have 4 is less than or equal to x. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this. So remember the variable over here is on the right side. I need to bring it over here. But I need to flip everything. So if I flip it, the x is on the left side now, the 4 is on the right side. You also have to flip that inequality sign. To this, before it looks like this, now it's going to flip and look like this. Ow, my fingers. And there's your final answer. So remember, both answers are the same. This one's just easier for us to read, easier for us to understand. So it's like pretty much one this way all the time. Your variable is always on the left side. Go ahead and do this. Pause it and do this, and then check my answer. Notice how the sign is still -5. Right? I don't flip the sign. The only thing that flips is the inequality and the positions of everything switch. The second rule number 2, is if you multiply or divide by a negative number. If you multiply or divide by a negative number, you must flip the inequality sign. You have to flip the inequality sign. For example, if I'm solving this one, negative 3x is less than 12. I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by -3. So I have x. 12 divided by -3 is -4. So before I write in the inequality, I look back. Oh, look, I divided by -3. That should trigger me. You should be triggered to flip the inequality sign. So now instead of it being like this, it is now like this. Go ahead and pause and do this one, and then play when you're done. Alright, hopefully you've tried this one, and here we're dividing by -4. Oh, triggered, divide by negative. That means that this cancels out. I get y, this becomes a 9. Remember, you should always be triggered whenever you divide by a negative. That means you have to flip this inequality sign, and we have y is less than or equal to 9.